Welcome to MonroeMotors.com. Here we have a 2021 Corvette Stingray Coupe 2LT in Arctic White with adrenaline red interior. We'll start at the rear here. We have the rear hood open. So being the coupe, you got that glass in the rear hood here so you can see the engine. And speaking of the engine, here it is here. It's a 6.2 liter V8 that produces 495 horsepower. All C8s are paired to an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. And as we come back here, you can see the rear trunk compartment. We do have the carbon fiber removable roof in the trunk, and it is painted carbon flash, so it's got a nice sparkle to it. Obviously, when the roof is not in the car and it is on the car, I should say, not in the trunk, you can utilize that space. So it's a nice capacity here. So you can fit, GM claims 2 bags of golf clubs. I do want to point out there is a little mark on the roof here. It is covered in PPF, so paint protective film. So that's what that is. It just hit that film. If you peeled that film off, the paint should be as it should be. We'll close the trunk here. It has the soft close. We'll zoom out so you can see the roof off there, and the whole thing is carbon flash painted there. It's got the rear camera mirror there, and then here's your engine from the outside, and it's got that nice bright red engine cover. It really pops against the white and carbon flash. And then we got the carbon flash badge pack, so there's your Stingray, and we have the carbon flash high wing on this car, which really looks great. It gives it a nice exotic feel. Down below we have the NPP performance exhaust. That allows you to change the exhaust note from loud to quiet, or vice versa, electronically in the cabin. And it also adds the 5 horsepower to get you that 495 horsepower. Really cool feature on the Corvettes. Coming to the rear wheel, we have Michelin tires all the way around the car, a 305/30 ZR20 in the rear. It has the carbon flash 5 open spoke design wheel with the machined outer edge. Really sharp looking wheel with the bright red brake calipers. And you can see the center caps say Stingray R on them as well. Moving to the front wheel. So we got that same great wheel design. It is a staggered wheel. We have a 245/35 ZR19 in the front, so it's a smaller wheel in the front. And you can see those bright red brake calipers. They do say Corvette on them too, which is really cool. Okay, making our way to the interior. So we have the adrenaline red seats. So you got black, mostly black door panel. You got that nice red stitching here. It's like a baseball stitch. And you got the adrenaline red armrest here. Bose Performance Series sound system. We got the memory package for the passenger. Power windows, power locks, electronic door release. I'll show you the dash over here. So that same red stitching's up here with the red highlights there. We'll open the glove compartment here so you can see it has the owner's manual and that little funnel there. Show you these door jambs. They're nice and tidy. The kick plate looks great. Nice and clean here. Down here we have the upgraded Corvette rubber floor mats. So you can see the Corvette Jake Float logo there. Really nice upgrade there. I like that. So if you have wet feet, it doesn't really matter. We have the 8-way power seats here. We got power bolster and lumbar. And let's scan the seats here so you can see the condition. And again, it's the adrenaline red, so nice bright red seats. And these are the GT1 seats. And it also has nice bright red seat belts to match those seats. A nice complement there. Down in the center here, we have the speaker grill, and just below that we have your wireless charging station for your cell phone. And let's look in between here. You can see the engine bay. So it does have a rear window there, so you can see the engine from the cabin, which is really cool. And it is relatively soundproof, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. Okay, let's come back here, show you that rear wing. So the profile there, again, it's the high wing. And you can see the carbon flash. It's got that sparkle to it, so it's a black with a sparkle. And we'll walk down here. You can see those bright red seats really pop against the white and the carbon flash. We have the carbon flash mirrors as well. And we also want to point out we have the carbon flash windshield surround here. So the A pillars, the roof is obviously done. The B pillar here and part of the roof here into the engine compartment. Really cool. And this is all got PPF on it as well. So this part, the roof and the whole windshield frame there. I believe the mirrors have it. The front fenders have it. The whole hood and the front bumper. So a lot of PPF on this car. So showing over here the carbon flash vent there. I think it really looks great against the white. It helps break it up. Then we got the Stingray R badge on the side there. And then we got the Hashmarks on the fender. So it's got a nice red design here with the flags. So really cool there. And it does say Stingray there as well. So coming to the front here, you got the bright LED headlights, and they got a nice tint to it. We'll see them on in a bit. Down below we have the carbon flash front splitter, and I'm gonna feel down here if I feel anything, and that feels good. Doesn't feel like there's any rash on it. We have the front camera mirrors here, and we'll take a look underneath the hood here. So the front trunk, and here's your front trunk itself. So a nice deep compartment. You can definitely fit a luggage bag in there. We got the 12-volt socket here, so that's where you charge your battery with your trickle charger. Engine coolant adds here, and windshield wiper add is here. Okay, we'll close that trunk here. You can see it also has the Corvette hood stripe. So the Corvette Racing, and you can see the skull in there. Really cool, and it has all these little Corvette flags incorporated in there as well. That's really cool. As we come back here, you can see it breaks up that white there. Gives a little more sportiness feel to it. And here's your front wheel. And your last wheel over here. You see they're all in great condition. Making our way to the door panel here. So again, that black door panel, the adrenaline red armrest, and the adrenaline red stitching. The Bose Performance Series sound system. We got the memory package for the driver as well. Power mirrors, power folding mirrors will fold that out. So you can see it function, and it also has blind spot monitoring as well. So that'll light up something that's in your blind spot. Your power windows, your power locks, your electronic door release, front and rear trunk release. Dash on this side, you can see it has the slot for the heads-up display, because it does have heads-up, being a 2LT. And we'll show you that jams here, nice and clean and tidy. Kick plate looks great, nice and clean throughout here. Again, those rubber floor mats, nice upgrade. You got the pedals down there, 8-way power seats, so power bolster and lumbar. And let's scan the GT1 seat on this side here. Beautiful adrenaline red with those red seat belts. Looks great with the Corvette flags right in the headrest there. All right, let's hop in the car now. Close this door. So the C8's got nice sleek vents here. We got your heads-up display controls here. Power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. We have your dash stimulates here and electronic parking brake. Up on the wheel itself, we got your headlight controls, and we got paddle shifters, so that's your downshift. Here's your cruise control settings. Z button takes you to your performance pages. Then we got audio on both sides of the bottom here. Heated steering wheel, Bluetooth voice command here, and then your digital dash arrow buttons here. Here's your paddle shift for your upshift, and your windshield wipers here. We'll go ahead and start the car. It's a push button start. And we'll zoom out here so you can see that wheel. So the wheel's got the flat top, flat bottom, the nice red center point, and the red stitching all the way around the wheel. You got bump outs here as well, and you got the Corvette flags right in the horn cover here. Coming into the dash, you got a full digital dash cluster. Mileage on this car is 9,182 kilometers. Making our way to the visor, we got the universal garage door opener here, and then the mirror, you got the rear camera mirror there, so that's the mirror on. You can turn it off if you like the regular mirror. It is light sensitive mirror as well. I like it, I think it's cool, and you can see that high wing back there as well, really cool. All right, coming down to the 8-inch touchscreen here, so let's go home and show you the icons. So it does have factory nav, so I'll hit that there, as you can see, there's your factory nav there. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, has performance data recorder, climate controls, and I'll come back here, front camera, we'll hit that there. So there's your front of your car, there's the side angles here, so you can see if you're approaching something. I would hit that button so you can see. I'll throw it in reverse. You can see it has reverse camera as well there. Coming back down here, we got your automatic transmission controls. So again, it's an 8-speed automatic dual clutch. push button pull design with M putting into your manual mode for those paddle shifters. Up here we got your traction control, and you got your front camera button here. We got your mode selector here. It's a dial. Underneath that, kind of a shifter handle there. We'll come into the dash here, and if you look under that P, I'll turn the dial. You can see it changes. So it starts with weather mode, and each mode is going to change the functions there. My mode, so you can customize it. You got tour mode, sport mode, and track mode. Sport and track open up the exhaust, so it makes it louder. And then as well, every time you turn that dial, it changes steering, engine, brake, and engine feel and sound. Coming down here, we got the adrenaline red armrest here. 2 cup holders right there. And along the tower here, you got your climate control. So it does have dual zone climate control, so for the driver and passenger at the bottom. And we have heated and ventilated seats as well. Really nice feature. Okay, open up the console here. It's a black console with the red stitching. I'll put my hand in here so you can see how deep it is. It does have auxiliary and USB slots there as well. Let's open up this door. I'll throw on the headlights and give it a couple revs. It's really hits those RPMs fast when you give it a light tap. All right, making our way to the front here. Show you those headlights on. See, they're nice and bright. What a great looking car. The carbon flash really tones down the white, because it really that sporty feel with a nice red touches. You can see it, just a wonderful looking car. Very exotic looking. Making our way to the back here. See those bright LED tail lights, and listen to that exhaust at idle. Nothing beats the sound of a V8. Wow, American V8. So here we go. This is a 2021 Corvette 2LT Coupe, Arctic white with adrenaline red interior. This is here and available at monroemotors.com. Come down and have a look at this one for yourself. We look forward to seeing you real soon.